Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for a beer of a style that I've never had before. The breweries, I've had something from everything. That gives you a bit of a clue. It's a collaboration brew. And I can't really say too much without giving it away. It is this beer here from Cloudwater, Wylam and Northern Monk and Track. It is this. It is Doppelschwarz. And what is it? Well, it says, the third in a series of collaborations ahead of our first beer festival, Friends and Family Beer, is an unusual hybrid brewed with Northern Monk, Track and Wylam. It's a cross between a Doppelbock and a Schwarzbier, so it provides rich, rounded flavours of caramel, raisin and plum, with a little chocolate and roasted malt accents thrown in. So, it sounds porterish, malty, kind of esque, maybe stout-like, who knows? Anyway, in line with Cloudwater's new canning and labelling, it's given me an idea of the aromas and flavours to expect, and it says it's sweet caramel and raisin, followed by plum, cocoa and pumpernickel bread. Well, the first lot I get, pumpernickel bread, I've never had, so I haven't got a clue what to expect with that. And the body says it's full, rich and smooth with a clean finish, and the aftertaste is a lingering roasted malt accents and a light herbal bitterness. Herbal in a beer. Interesting. Interesting. So, what else can I tell you? Well, it weighs in at 7.5%. It's a 440ml can. And it's, yeah, it's not a bad looking can. It's interesting artwork. Let's zoom in there. You know, there's the four brewers represented there. You've got all these kind of pastel-ish type colours. Yeah, it's not relevant. Let's try the beer. That's what counts. So, I'm expecting it to be dark, given that it's a Schwarzbier. And I'm not wrong. It's pouring like a porter, if that makes sense. It doesn't appear to pour with the viscosity of a stout. Trying not to get too much of a head. Failing miserably. Yes, he's failed. There we go, we've got a monster head on this here beer. Right, so, black as the ace of spades. No light coming through that whatsoever, and I've got some pretty hefty lights sitting in front of me. We've got a terrible head on there, but that's the pour, not the beer necessarily. Looks reasonably well carbonated. Aromas. Yeah, I'm getting the plum. In fact, I need to sip this head before it all goes. Entirely pear-shaped. Ooh, let's get some actual beer in me gob and enjoy. Cheers. That is different. So they're not wrong when they say it's very malty. It is heavily malty. It's got things that I'm familiar with from many other strong ales of Kentish origin, shall we say. Those real fruity, plummy notes that you might even have seen or tasted even in a beer from Chiswick that is commemorative of the year the brewery was founded. They are quite similar. Those fruitcake notes, you know, that lend themselves well to Christmas and winter and cold nights. Well, it's starting to warm up now in mid-February, so maybe this is perhaps more one for the winter. But let's get another sip. I'm getting coffee, which is interesting. Not really getting much sweet caramel. Raisins, yes. Plum, yes. Cocoa. Pumpernickel bread. Still not sure what that is. I'll have to taste it to confirm. But it is full, it's rich, and it's smooth. And yes, it does have a clean finish. There's no dryness. And the aftertaste, I can't disagree with either. Lingering roasted malt and a light herbal bitterness. Yeah. Light, yes. Herbal, maybe. Bitter, no. It's not bitter, it's quite smooth actually. I like that. I like it. It's not a stout, it's not a porter, it's somewhere really in between. And like I say, it's black as the ace of spades. I like it. I do. Let's top that off. That head, the head retention is insane. It's not going anywhere and it's cloud-like. I mean, if you can see on the side, it's quite varied size bubbles, but if I can tip the top there, look at that, that's kind of very pillowy and cloudy. Cloudy-like, not cloudy. It's very, very good. So, we come to the matters of the scores. Well, how much do I like it? Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. I would buy it again because it's different. It's got elements of porters and stouts that I like, but it's neither. It's got elements of strong ale that I like, and yet it's not that as well. What it is tasty, interesting, different, and affordable. Now, when you consider the breweries involved, you've got Cloudwater, Track, Northern Monk and Wylam, you've got some big hitters in the craft beer world there, and they've all got amazing pedigree in this industry. And what did I pay for this? £4.25 for a 440ml can that's got that much flavour in. Excuse me. It's a bargain. So, what would I score it? Of course, if I'm buying it again, of course it's going to get more than a 3. The flavours, whilst not as hoppy as I like the flavours that the malts offer. So, it could. What would I score it? Well, I can't, in all honesty, say it's my favourite beer, but it's different and I like it because it's different. I like the flavours there. I just wish it was a little more hoppy. So I'm going to give this rather tasty glass of beer a 4. I think maybe if it was drunk more towards the winter time, I'd probably score it higher because it would be more fitting. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, for everyone who's been watching, thank you very much for the time that you've taken to watch my mad ramblings on beer. Very much appreciate every single second you spend with me, and I also very much appreciate your likes and subscriptions, so hit those buttons. Ladies and gents, thank you. This has been the Doppelschwarz from Cloudwater, Track, Wylam and Northern Monk. I've been Nick and I'll see you again soon. Bye.